Hi there, it's Lucinda Curran here from Eco Health Solutions, and today we are going to be unboxing the Air Tube earphones. If you want a pair, you can head on over to ecohealthsolutions.com.au/airtubes. Now, when we unbox them, I'll just show you on the back there's a little bit of information here about the different components. However, I'll take you through that as we unbox them. When you open it, do be careful because there are a few loose components. So do open it very slowly and carefully so you don't lose those little bits, and they're important. I'll show you why. So obviously we'll be opening the top of the box and then I'll slide the tray out. I'm not going to do that on camera because it's really noisy. So there we are. I'm going to slide that tray out. Now remember, we've got the loose pieces up here and we slide that tray on out. And here we go. We've got everything sitting in this plastic tray. What we've got are a pair of spare ends for the earbuds. And these are actually a different size, and that's why they're really important. There are people with big holes in their ears, so where we'll put the Air Tube earphones, the earbuds. And there's people with little holes in their ears. And you need to know which one you've got so that you can get the right size. The big ones are very uncomfortable with small ears and they actually hurt. And the little ones, if you've got big holes and you're using the little ends, the Air Tube ends will actually fall out of your ears quite a bit. So you need to recognize which size ear holes you've got so that you can put the right ones in. Now, these are quite robust. However, they are not designed to be treated roughly. So do unpack it from the tray gently. I find putting my finger behind and pushing helps take these bits out that are kind of wedged in a little bit more tightly. So I'll go ahead and do that, and I'm just going to mute this so you don't have to listen to it. So I'll pop that one out. There we go. Pop the other side out. There we go. I'll pop each of these out. Down the middle. There we go. So there we have the Air Tube earphones unpacked. So we've got the beautiful twisted copper cable that you can see that's got the 3.5mm end on it. Now if you've got an Apple product, you do need to go and get one of these. This is an adapter. I got mine from Officeworks. It was about $15. It's got the end for the 3.5mm bit to go into, and on the other end of it, it's got a lightning adapter. So it's got a lightning end. So they just fit together like that. They snap together and then you can pop that in your Apple device. So this will fit into a computer, it will fit into Androids, and with the adapter you can use it on the newer iProducts, Apple products. Now, we talked about that first bit where it's twisted together, and then here it splits into two. So this is where we've got the stereo bits, so that we go to two different ears. It's almost like a stethoscope, isn't it? Here is the microphone and the hang up and answer button. And then at this point we change from copper wire to hollow plastic tubes, and that is so that the radiation travels up to the wire and can't get any further and into your ears. Right at the beginning I mentioned that there were different size ear holes. These Air Tube earphones come with the big ends automatically fitted onto them, and the small ends are here in the tray. So if you've got small holes in your ears inside here, like I do, you need to change them over. So you simply pull off the end, and then we need to fit it onto here. Now getting these off is easier than putting these ones on. Whichever way around, putting them on's harder. So basically these are silicone, so they're a bit stretchy. You can just grab them and pull them off, just like that. Now to get the new end on, I like to turn them inside out. So I grab the end and I push the middle to turn it inside out. And that gives me a little bit of leverage to hold on to it. So I just get it all the way so I can show you. That's what it looks like inside out. And so that means I can hold on to the wide end and I can squeeze it a little bit to get it over and on. So let me just put it closer to the camera and show you how I'm going to do that. By the way, while we're here, you can see there's some mesh to stop bits falling into the air tubes and to protect it. So squeezing the wide end, I put it over. Sorry, I can't see because it's a little bit far away from me. You put it over and just wiggle it a little bit so that it sits on nicely. And then you simply push it to get the end back around the right way. Now, that's the small one, as opposed to the one that automatically came on it, and that's the big one. You can see there's quite a big difference in size. So if you've got a little ear, you need this size, and if you've got a big ear or a big hole in your ear, you need this one. The big ones are much more comfortable in big ears, and they're uncomfortable in little ears. And the small one is much more comfortable in small ear holes. When they're in big ear holes, they fall out. So if you're finding it falls out a lot, switch it over. So do keep them. So I do recommend whichever one you've got yours on, put the spares back on so that you can keep them handy if you need to change them after you've had a go with using them. Alrighty? So if you'd like to get yourself a pair of Air Tube earphones, head on over to ecohealthsolutions.com.au/airtubes. And if you've got any other questions, please let me know.